Will Man United let me put Gerrard on their football shirt? First I had to go to the Manchester United store where I put in Gerrard and the number 8. There's no way they let me do this. Surely. I added the shirt to my basket and checked out. I can't believe I've given £88 to Manchester United. I now had 3 business days to see if they would actually deliver. So I went to watch Swansea City versus Leicester City, a team who have actually won the Premier League more recently than Man United. But I heard nothing over the next couple of days. I think Jim Ratcliffe has stolen my money. But then the doorbell rang and a package was left on the doorstep. It's a Manchester United shirt, but does it say Gerrard on the back? Yes. Is it still the international break? Yep, but we're on our way to a Premier League title. We've heard that before. What are you doing, Liverpool? Just writing a song for Manchester United. When could we hear it? Soon. I've nearly finished it. I can't wait to hear that song. You better be careful you don't lose 4 in a row at Anfield against us. Whatever happens in life, we can always laugh at you. If you lose to United at Anfield after spending all that money, your banter error is back. Tottenham talking about banter errors. Put that in your dusty trophy cabinet. At least ours is just dust. Yours has been condemned. Dads, just wait for WWE WrestleMania. Bottle job versus bottle job ladder match. Right, I'll finish the song for Man United. Go on then, let's have a listen. Many men tried to fix your team. Since Alex left, you can't compete. I'm a remote change, we're so happy. And you still support them anyways. Back in 1999, you lived the dream. Years later, now you're just a mid-table team. Very soon, you'll be at the Premier League. But you still support them anyways. Many men, many men try to fix your team. Sunday you will cry some more because you're gonna lose by 4 or more. You're just Spursy. Why am I catching strays? What happens if you soak a football shirt in Coke? First I poured 3 big bottles of Coke into a bucket. I'm using a Timu Atletico Madrid shirt with Coke on the back. I think they meant cocaine. I put the shirt in, then walked around 115 times representing Manchester City, then checked on the shirt. No changes so far. So I gave it some more time and sat, wondering how Liverpool lost 3 games in a row. But at least we're not Manchester United. I checked again, it's gonna need overnight. So I went to bed, but there was a problem. Bugs are attracted to Coke. I might be walking into the Amazon jungle tomorrow morning. I woke up the next day praying there wasn't a jungle outside and checked on the shirt. Just gone sticky. This is a Liverpool-themed restaurant in New York City, and I'll be ranking it on interior, service, taste and price. Inside, the interior was full of Liverpool memorabilia like signed shirts, and there were lots of Jamie Carragher pictures, which makes sense as it was called Carragher. But I did spot Gary Neville. So interior gets a 9. What about the service? Service is good. They let me look around, even the closed off bits because I'm a Liverpool fan. So service gets an 8, but what would the food taste like? I looked at the menu and obviously had to go with Carragher's burger. But once it arrived, there was a problem. Gherkins. I threw them away, but how would Carragher's burger taste? Apart from the olives and gherkins, taste gets a tick. So I gave food a 7, and now the price, which was before tax and the tip, $22. Could have got cheaper in New York, so this gets a 6. Man City versus Man United shop. Who delivers faster? First I went to the Man City shop and found a plastic bottle, no jokes, and put it in my basket. I'd done the same for Manchester United, then ordered both bottles at the same time. Both shops have told me that the bottles will be delivered in 2 business days. So over the next day, I thought to myself, how can I keep myself busy? I'm gonna watch a live football match. So I went to non-league Taunton Town FC, a team Manchester United could be playing one day. Then on the second day, a package finally arrived. But which team is it? Manchester United. What are you up to? Watching Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Football's back. Yep, no more international break. We are definitely going out after this game. No excuses this time. Okay, are you ready? This again! It's Gillette Soccer Saturday. Wrexham just scored. We're going out. No excuses. After this, I promise. Okay, let's go. West Ham versus Tottenham. You don't support either team. Yes, I do. Prove it. Come on, you hammers. If only you spent as much time with me as your water bottle. At least this bottle lets me watch football in peace. What was that? Nothing. Cherry's unreal. It's really time to... More! What's that? Oh, Brentford versus Chelsea. I must have sat on the controller. I hate football. There's no more football now. There better not be. What's going on there? More football! It's match of the day. But why? You've seen these games already. I need to understand how they kick the ball. Sunday, there's no football at all. Can you do something about Burnley versus Liverpool? Well, I do support Liverpool. Do you know what? I'm going out now. Can you do the washing, please? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'm back. What is this? It looks like the Manchester derby. Did you do the washing? Yeah, but the washing machine is more broke than the team in red, so I had to leave it. And watch football. Football solves everything. Give me that air up bottle. Feel better now. Will Newcastle let me put Isaac 14 on their football shirt? First step, I went to the Newcastle website which showed Wissa, the replacement, and added the name Isaac and the number 14. This is illegal, by the way. They showed me what it would look like, but something was off. Looks like there's a space between the I and the S. I sat. Checked out anyways, and then I had to wait. I kept busy over the next 2 days, but I hadn't heard anything. No emails, no texts, no communication. I think I've been scammed by Newcastle United. But then I got a message to say every were delivering. So I checked the roof, checked the other street, and I even checked the bins. No football shirt. But then the bell rang and a package was left at the door. It's a Newcastle shirt, but does it say Isaac 14 on the back? Yes. USA snacks. Blind ranking using the football tier system. Starting with Airheads. Oh, they smell great. Are these sour? Only a little bit. I'm putting Airheads in the championship. Next for Pirates Booty. I've always wanted to try Pirates Booty. They're like cheese, but really light and fluffy. But I don't want to go too high so early. League One. And now Funyuns Flaming Hot. They're not that hot until you get to the end. I can't get no enjoyment out of these. I'm sorry, non-league. Where would I put cheese it? Double cheese, but I'd expect more cheesy flavour. I'll put them in the Premier League. And now Gushers. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. I'm going to put these Champions League and the Mr. Beast Feastables. They wouldn't get Champions League. League 2 is about right. Onana's left Manchester United, and Manchester United are not even here to see the news. Where are they? Gone to get one of us a present, apparently. They'll be back soon. Wonder who they're getting a present for. Onana probably goes on to be the greatest goalkeeper of all time now. Found my shirt, by the way. Old Trafford is a mess for footballers. But apparently they are the biggest team in the world, who haven't won a Premier League in 12 years. Swap the 2 and the 1, and that's you, Arsenal. And haven't won a Champions League in 17 years. Finished 8th and 15th in the last 2 seasons. Hold on, we're all laughing at Man United, but what about the blue side of Manchester? The new blue £1 billion bottle jobs. Finally, we're free. We're not bottle jobs, we're just going through a bad patch, alright? Hello everyone, Real Madrid, what are you doing here? Just looking for Mark Gahey. He around? Don't you dare, Real Madrid. We'll be back next summer for him and Konate. What are you doing, Tottenham? Watching paint dry. Why? International break. Suppose it's better than watching Arsenal. Things are going to change this season. You just lost at Anfield. We battered Liverpool at Anfield. We should have won. What, by not scoring? What was the score, Arsenal? Can't remember. Manchester United are back. Hello? We got some news, Manchester United. What? We won the Premier League? The Champions League? Our roof has stopped leaking? No, realistic news. Okay. Andre Onana has left Manchester United. Onana! I prayed for this day to come. Oh my days. What present did you get, United? Oh, it's for Arsenal. I went to the Stoke City store. What for? Just to pick up Arsenal's new 25-26 home shirt. Stoke City? Funny. Hello, who are you? Spurs fan. I've just watched Daniel Levy leave Tottenham finally. I can't imagine all the trophies we've won in the next 25 years. All the spending, all the players we brought in. We finally got our Tottenham back. Hold on a minute. You're watching Tottenham versus Yeovil Town. They're in the Premier League. Yeah. And who's the old man sat in the stands that they're zooming into? Is that our new owner? Tell you later. Sit down. Nah, I'll stand. Why are you looking so angry and upset? Tell me about some trophies that Tottenham have won. How many Carabao Cups have we won? 0. Okay, that's a small trophy. What about FA Cups? 0. Do you know what? That's fine. We want the bigger trophies at Tottenham anyway. Have you got a dog? No. Then why have you got a Tottenham dog bowl? You'll find out what that is later. Okay, fine. Tell me about the Europa League. How many of them have we won? Because we are European champions. 0. It makes sense because we're a Champions League team, but let's move on to the Premier League. How many Premier Leagues have we won? 0. What? Champions Leagues? 0. So you're telling me after Daniel Levy left, we won nothing? No, we did win something. We won a dog bowl. It's from a pre-season tournament. We're the Pedigree Dog Cup champions. It's a replica. A dog bowl in our trophy cabinet. Oh, and Thomas Frank was sacked after 6 months. We've been through 15 managers since then. Who's the manager now? Ryan Mason. Ryan Mason? This sounds like... Hold on a minute. Who is that old man sat in the director's box at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy! He never left. Done a Seth Rollins, cashed in his money in the bank. The UK PSG store versus the USA PSG store. Cheapest item is the winner. Starting in the UK shop, I found my first item, which wasn't cheap. Jordan trainers for £1,850. Definitely not for me. And neither was the next item. A PSG coat for £1,200. But the shop wasn't that big, so I looked elsewhere. Shouldn't be too hard to find the cheapest item. And the cheaper items began to appear, like this bag for £22 and a football for £20. But I also found this. No jokes about North London in this video. But I finally came across the cheapest item in the UK, socks for £18. The socks? Will the USA be cheaper? This jacket was $165, and I also found a PSG New York City flag for $45. And there was also a football for $37, which was more expensive than the UK. But this New York shop was bigger than London, so I went downstairs and found a pennant for $15 until I finally came across the cheapest item in New York City, a PSG lanyard for $11. USA wins. Does using a footballer's name get your food faster? I'll be ordering the food using my name and Alexander Isak's name, because he always spends time at the Ipswich Central Travelodge apparently. Once I ordered the food, it said about 20 minutes until delivery. So in the meantime, I tried to think what I could do whilst waiting. Have a nap, have a relaxing shower, take a walk around Ipswich town centre. I wasn't sure, but one thing I won't do is roast Manchester United. But after all that thinking, my food arrived in reception. But whose was first, mine or Isak's? I've got the elevator to go down, the direction Manchester United are going right now, and got the food. Isak wins.